Well, howdy y'all. Been wanting to make this video for the past week. Just really didn't know how. Because my daughter, my oldest daughter, turned 30 on November 26th. She wasn't here so we could celebrate it with her, you know. She decided to take a cruise and celebrate it, I guess, with herself or with her boyfriend. But the day she was born was quite unique, because the night before she was born, I was working in Roanoke at the time, working at Print Masters in Roanoke, and her mom, where it was going to be a short weekend, decided to come up with me because I was only going to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I'd come home Thursday. So she decided she was going to come with me this day, because I had a little small room. It was basically a closet with a bed, TV, hot plate, little fridge type thing. So we got off work that Wednesday. Me and the guy I worked with, Robert Trent, him and his wife, and Amy went out and ate, and we went to shoot some pool, throw some darts at a bar, a little bar not far from the shop. We was having a good time that night, laughing, joking, bullshitting, excited about the holiday coming up, Thanksgiving, you know. And Amy started feeling bad, so we decided to, you know, call it quits. And he went home, and we went to my room and sat there and watched TV. Had a little bitty TV. Sat there and watched a little bit of TV. Fell asleep. Woke up the next morning. She jumped out of bed. I didn't think nothing about it, but my bathroom was all the way across from the warehouse, all the way on the other side. Well, I got up a few minutes right behind her, and I noticed there was wet footprints. You could trace them. I was thinking to myself, damn it, she pissed on herself. So I went to the bathroom, knocked on the door, asked her if she's all right, and she's like, I think my water broke. I started freaking out. And her doctor was in Welch, West Virginia. We're in Roanoke. I mean, that's a good, 3.5 hour drive. And I asked her, can you make it? Can you hold it? She's like, I guess. Like I said, I was freaking out. I was busting ass down the interstate. I'm doing 90, 100, 110 mile an hour. All of a sudden, shit pain hit me. I'm like, I don't know about you, but I'm about to have a baby. She didn't like that at all. And I asked her, I said, can you hold that baby long enough for me to stop at Mom's and take care of some business? I guess. That's what she said. She sat in the truck. I went in the house, and I told my brother what was going on. He's like, oh my God, you stopped here? I'm like, I couldn't make it. Don't you think she might not be able to make it? I ain't delivering no baby out in the driveway, Rod. I said, well, you do what we gotta do. That's all it is took, man. And she was all right. She was having a few little contractions, nothing bad. But I took care of business, went on, took her to the hospital, and then we were there at the hospital, I say about 11 o'clock that morning, and you know, she started, the longer the day went, the more she was hurting. She was all curled up, started getting the fetal position and moaning, and the back's hurting. And I kept rubbing her back, rubbing. I'm like, Jesus Christ, rubbing. You ain't gonna have no back left time I keep rubbing. That's all right. I was watching a football game. It was the Dallas Cowboys. I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan, by the way. Nobody knew that. And Dallas was beating the Giants, something like 35-14 or 17, something like that. And it's probably about 7 o'clock in the evening. And she said that she was hurting down there in her hoo-hoo area. So I pulled the blanket up a little bit, and looked, see the top of my daughter's head, and I was like, nurse, nurse, I think the baby's coming. She comes in there and she looks, she's like, oh shit. So they run her down the hallway, and then I heard her in there, oh, you know, moaning, groaning for a little bit. Next thing I know, I heard Lee. She's crying. I was like, yes, great day. My first daughter's born, and the Dallas Cowboys kicked the Giants' ass. It was such a great day, such a great day. And I finally got to see her. She looked all mean. I was like, ooh. Looked like she's mad. I'm like, why's she mad? She came in this world mad. But mama's okay, baby's okay, Cowboys okay. Cowboys went to Super Bowl that year too. It was a great all-way year. Other than, that was the only goodness it seemed like that happened out of that 30 years, because, you know, a month before that, Daddy had passed away, and I was having a lot of bad times, but that was a little bit of spark of light in that darkness. But as Lee grew up, she was a happy kid, happy as could be. Her and them little curly hair, curly head, she reminded me of one of my cousins, Kimberly. That curly hair the way she had. But there was one time when she was growing up, kind of worried me. She'd sit and bark like a dog, act like a dog, pant like a dog. Every time I come in from working, she'd meet me at the door wagging her tail like a dog, and I'm like, is this normal? I mean, she did so much, I got worried. I was asking people, should I take her to see somebody? Did she really think she's a dog? What the fuck is going on? But she finally grew out of that. My daughters, they're very unique girls. I love them with all my heart. My baby girl is more, she helps me, you know, we connect as far as artwork, woodwork, working in a garden, building stuff. Now, me and my oldest daughter, we connect on like science, politics, history. Me and my oldest daughters had many conversations late in the night. But she's a lot like me. She's bullheaded. I know I'm bullheaded. When you hurt me, I hurt. When my oldest daughter's hurt, she hurts. And I love her with all my heart. Like I said, she's very strong, very independent. I'm proud of her. She got her associate's degree at no, she got a bachelor's degree, associate's degree at Southwest Community College, and bachelor's degree at Concord College. To be a teacher. And I was so proud of her walking across that stage getting that degree. Both of them, actually. Because that's the first one of my kids that actually, got a bachelor's degree. The rest of them got associate's degrees or the certifications, which I'm proud of that too. But like I said, we was always tight, me and her. We was real tight until last year, and I don't know what I did wrong. I know she talks about a lot, me screaming and hollering at them when they were younger. And I remember a lot of it. I don't remember as much as they talk about, but apparently I did. I just don't understand what I was going through. They really don't. Working all them years as hard as I could work, and then end up getting sick. And doctors pull me off the truck. Can't work no more. Worried about my health. Having to worry about child support, paying child support. Ex-wife take me to court every damn time I turn around. I mean, and suffering, PTSD, the death of dad, and other things that's happened, and I mean, worried about whether I was going to be able to feed the kids, clothe the kids, house the kids. I mean, but that don't justify me, I guess, losing my shit a lot. I didn't mean to. I never beat my kids. I never abused my kids. But yeah, I guess in her mind I did. I guess according to her therapist. Therapists are a good thing, but therapists can be a bad thing, I've noticed. Instead of making people deal with their fucking problems, they make them just forget about these people. Forget about your family, forget about your friends, forget about all these fuckers that have fought and bled and expended so much for you. Last year, like I said, Lee's birthday's always, she was born on Thanksgiving, so we always celebrated her birthday on Thanksgiving. We'd have Thanksgiving and then we'd have her birthday, and well, she always started here recently in the past few years, started complaining about it, so I was like, hey, we'll surprise her next year. We'll take her out to eat the day after Thanksgiving or something like that. I was here and I asked her, can we take you out for your birthday? And, well, I got plans. Well, okay, can we squeeze it in where we can, take you out to eat? No, I got plans. So it hurt my feelings. It really hurt my feelings because here I was trying to do something that, something different for her. Something I haven't even done for the other 3 kids. But no. And what started all this I was having a bad night anyway. Dallas was losing to the Raiders. My stomach was tore up. Wasn't feeling good. And I can't help it. It's just my medication, uh, my diabetes, and all this other shit that's going on with me. You know, one minute I'm sitting here fine, joking and bullshit. Next minute I'm piled up somewhere asleep. I hurt my hands, my legs, my back, everything. Just something's hurting. And I can't take no pain medication because all the fucking dope heads out here where they've abused all these painkillers and stuff, they've fucked it up for people like me that actually need a little something to take the edge off. I can't even take a little something. I digress from that. But, Lee's always had her hair back. And that day she had bangs. I didn't like them. And I told her. I was just being honest with her. I'm like, I didn't say it in a hateful way. I just said, hey, I don't really like those bangs. I said, I like it when your hair's back. Well, apparently I hurt her feelings. But she didn't say anything. And if she had, I would apologize. I didn't mean nothing mean by it. It was just being honest. She's a big Star Wars and Star Trek fan like me. And she had this long knitted like coat type thing on. It looked like a robe. And I said something about, I said, you look like Obi-Wan Kenobi or something like that. I thought it was a compliment. But apparently she took that wrong. I guess she thought I was making fun of her that night, but hell, that's all we've ever done is poked at each other and made fun of each other, and I didn't see how it was any different than any other fucking day. So, with her not wanting to do anything for her birthday, really hurt my feelings. I gave her a birthday gift, and I was just like, here's your gift. Y'all have fun tomorrow, whatever. Well, next day, apparently next couple of days or something like that, she blocked me. Blocked me on Facebook. Blocked me on her cell phone and text messages, and I was like, what's going on? And I'm asking, her sister and her mom and the kids, going, what's going on? And said I'd hurt her feelings and she needed time to, I guess, to heal. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I sent her messages, even though I knew she couldn't get them. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I love you. And she came in for Christmas, and she didn't stay here. She normally would stay here when she comes in. I thought everything was okay. We went outside. She said she was sorry, and I said I was sorry, and I asked her, I said, you going to unblock me? Oh, yes, I'm going to unblock you. And she left here Christmas Day last year, and that's the last time I've seen her. It's hard losing a young'un that, is still alive. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. I love her and I would love to see her, but I know we'll never be the same now. It's been it'll be a year and a couple of weeks since I've seen her. or even talked to her, or even got a message from her. And it hurts me. It hurts me to my soul. It has tore me up this year. I've tried to replay my life with her growing up, and try to find out where I made a mistake or where I fucked up so bad for her to just cancel me out of her life. I mean, I've been canceled. She canceled me. You motherfuckers want to talk about cancel culture? Well, I've been canceled. It fucking sucks. I don't deserve this. I didn't drive all them years illegal on a damn road, not sleeping, not eating right. I didn't kill myself for my kids to shit on me like this. I mean, I do deserve a little bit of respect. I mean, damn, I know I ain't much of a, I guess, dad or a person, but I did try. I did protect them. I did put food in their bellies and a roof over their head. May not have been no goddamn mansion. It may not have been steak and lobster and caviar every night, but which I ain't never had none of that anyway. Might not have drove a fancy ass Navigator or something like that, but I've always tried to find a way. And it breaks my heart. She has broken my heart worse than anybody I think I've ever known. But you know what? I still love her. I always love her. I hope one day we can go back to where we were, or some form of it, but I'm scared. I faced down some big old boys and tough situations and scary situations out across the country, but nothing scares me like this. But if you are watching, I do love you. And happy birthday, and I am proud of you. Daddy be right here where he's always at.